Please stop. Why? Ha ha ha, no. Now it will be forever. Oh! Damn! I thought about that, but the first is slow. It's not that like, when I wake up, there's one thing I should always do right away. Look at the memory notebook on my desk. Yesterday's breakfast, yogurt, lunch, sandwich, curry, rice and salad. I read up to page 63 of the book in the drawer. The story so far, no events to speak. I spent the day at home. I see, so that's the day yesterday's me had. Amishiro Orihara, age 16. Good, still able to remember myself today. I have a memory disorder. Since a little over a year ago, after a head injury, I've only been able to keep memories for about a day. When I sleep, I forget faces and what I did. Most of what happened that day, I forget. So before I go to bed, I need to write down anything I want to remember in my memory notebook. This notebook is very precious. It's what connects yesterday's me to today's me. I can just see and... Oh my god, that scares me. You. Morning, Mishiro. Sorry did I wake you up. It's okay. Good morning, you. What was that sound? Just broke a plate while I was getting breakfast ready. What's your step? Should I get it? I can do the cooking. You don't have to push yourself. No way. No reason for you to be in the kitchen. Just leave every little thing around in the house to me. And you focus on recovery. If you cut yourself with a knife or got burned by a pot or got salt and pepper in your eyes, I'm going to just think about it. You're blowing it way out of proportion. By the way, did you make breakfast yesterday? About that, I thought about you rested away the frying pan around the time that I am trying to charcoal. And I feel like maybe I should make it again before you burn the whole house down. He's my older brother, Yu Orihara. He's in Collab, but stays home for me now. He's trying to do everything around the house by himself in my place. I feel like he didn't care for chores before. He was, however, always a little overbearing. Maybe he's concerned about my injury. At any rate, he's not my only family, one of the few people I was connected to before my memory was impaired. It's fine, I looked up how to do it today. Just leave all this to me, so with that said, just wait a little longer for breakfast. Well, in that case, I guess I will watch TV and wait here. He did it. Today are ongoing report on the Mashiba Hospital serial murders. Mashiba Hospital. I think that's the hospital I was in. I saw it over and over in my notebook earlier. I think that must be it. There have been a total of 3 victims within the past month, yet the case remains shrouded in mystery. And then all the victims being either patients or employees of Mashiba Hospital. There have been few clues as to... it turned off. You scared me, you. What's the matter? Do you want to watch something else? Don't watch TV, huh? You don't need to watch TV. Why? That was about the hospital I was in, right? And it happened just recently. Just hold on while I make breakfast. We acting weird this morning. I don't know why he gave me such a glass. Just for trying to watch the mouse. And in the end, he won't tell me anything about that case at the hospital. I wonder if I did something wrong. Nope. I guess I should put it in my notebook. Memory entry for XX. You broke a plate in the morning. You were mad when I was watching news and said, did I do something wrong? News about the hospital I was in. Mashiba Hospital, huh? I wonder what kind of place that was. For you, a labyrinth. When it's getting late, I should sleep. So long to do days, me. Me, dad and mom, we were all in a car accident. They couldn't save dad and mom, and they had a major head injury with lasting effects. Meanwhile, this memory defect, it happened about a year ago. I remember things before the incident, just firing my shot on my neighbor's you. But after the accident, me being hospitalized, recovering and eventually being dismissed, I have any memory of that year. Maybe I didn't keep a memory notebook yet, or my old notebook was disposed of. And not only is it not in my memory, you won't tell me anything about back then. I mean, it must have been extremely important. It's when my entire life got turned on its head. I lost my parents and my memory was damaged, but it was that precious year in which I found a way to stand back up. Of course, I don't think you would be hiding it from me intentionally, but to think that I can't even remember important things like that without a notebook. Sometimes it made me so terrified. Oh my god, that... I hate sounds. If you have watched my stream anytime, begin search. Okay. Oh. It's up to Michiru how she wants to spend her unwed. However, if she wants to rig her mind off the blanket, she can also look for clues. Today can rely on her brother you, but she can inspect things around the house. Of course, it may be wise to do so without letting you find out. For today's show, we have a special feature. On the case that's been streaming everyone's house, the Mashiva Hospital serial murder. Mashiva Hospital. That must be the hospital I was in. I even saw it in my recent notebook entry. There's no doubt. It's a heck of a thing, isn't it? Anyway you look, people are talking about it. That is what happens when there's 3 murders in such a short time, plus the victims are all related to the hospital and were killed there. But what's the scariest of all is that there is so much to link the murders together. It's hardly anything on the culprit themselves. But yeah, there's no doubt there's someone involved with the hospital who comes in and out often. The victims are young and old, male and female, from nurse to patient, maybe it's sick pleasure or are depressing grudges at work. This is a general hospital, you know. With so many people around, I wouldn't think an asshole could get away with such crime. But visitors to patient and relatives, couldn't they get in pretty easily? Well, you can guess all we like, but they are looking into link between the victims now. Let's just hope there won't be another one. It is the next week, and that will be number 4. Even this could have to be getting pardoned. It may not be a top next, so beware. I don't remember my time at the hospital, but I guess all this was going on while I was staying there. I'm glad I didn't get involved. I wonder if this internet is by you, it's something to me so much at home. Yeah. Isn't everyone talking about the Mashiba Hospital serial murders? Was the TV remote hidden to hide that? It might be good to remember this, it could be important information. George and Mary are a current hot topic, that's where I was, so it's that why you is always attending to me. I was saying about the reason and part of them are blacked out, and some days I hardly wrote anything at all. Maybe my emotions have been getting unstable lately. I know, in that case. I really think that's especially important and you know, not just this one. And this new second memory more, I will keep it in the back of his book. The back of this has always been my place for the important things. I shouldn't forget about it. So even if my usual notebook is blacked out and I can't depend on it, I can't remember important things with this one. Even if the memory notebook is made useless, maybe the secret backup notebook will be safe. Yeah. It's not enough that I forget now I have to prepare my over for my future self too. Am I going to be okay? I shall record it, news on TV. It's getting late, I should sleep. The third on this one. Wait. Alright. You, when did you... You need some outside. Just some. I can go take a. No, no. I just want to get some fresh air. It's important you recover if you want. Went out, so I mean, you could get in an accident or something. An accident that does seem more or less like. Listen, you shouldn't go out. Okay, promise. Yep, that's the second memory short of this hardest one left. Hmm. He was acting. He was acting strange today. It's almost like he was punching me to make sure I didn't go out. It might be good to remind this. The same he could have it again. Honey? Oh. When I tried to go out, when I tried to go out there, go out. You stopped me. He said you're recovering, it's standard, but this is that strict. I mean, to be honest, I know if it's something important, maybe I'll keep it in a terminal, but do I have anything in this drawer? Oh, another memory notebook. Ah, so Pat me had the same for. Right about today, in the second memory notebook, I should do it. Hell, it's getting late, I should sleep. Long to the date, me. This is yours, I eat whatever, but I guess I really shouldn't. I should leave before he gets mad. Huh? What's this that? Sometimes I'll sleep or something. See? It's chance and it worked. What is this? Is this blood? What's he hurt? But it didn't seem to have any in it that would bleed like this. Okay, just calm down. I'll put this shit back in the box. I get the feeling that I should let you find out. I better leave now. You shouldn't use them. It was blood, it's strange. We didn't throw it away, but how did it get like that at all? It might be good to remember this. I can't imagine it doesn't mean anything. Remember entry. I found a bloody shirt in use room. He doesn't look hurt and by around. No special reason. I know if it's something important, maybe I'll put another drive hand in this drawer. Yes. Well, oh, it's about me had the same for. So, I'm done now. First day complete, or first. Hello, you is safe with me from going outside. Next, you is trying to hide a hole to discuss my saber house before the same night for me. Hitting your room, there was a bloody shirt. But then, will these things actually help? Will recover my memories of that blank period? The question is, why did my past self black these things out in the main notebook? Don't feel like the idea to look for clues came to me today all of a sudden. I can tell them now, so then why? Don't tell me what if it wasn't me, but no, there's no shit. Everyone who knows me should know how private and precious my memory notebook is. A man with my memory notebook would be equal to manipulating memories. That is a horrible thing, or a horrifying thing to do. I will put it away and go to bed. What's this in the back of the drawer? The mirror world. The mirror world. Work of Michiro Usui. I don't remember this, but maybe it was a painter I liked. Oh, you're so pretty. It's like the earth soaking into my heart. Deep, deep in my heart. My heart's hurting a little. I guess I'm tired. Enough fishing around the road. Time for bed. An item. The mirror world. 3 months ago, Mashiba Hospital. Miss Mishiro Orihara, you suffer from a memory disorder. You are unable to keep recent memories for more than 24 hours. More than 24. Wait! What if? You didn't sleep? Let this order still work like that, or is it just while she sleeping she forgets them? Or is it like a time? Cause that means that she will remember some stuff for the day, but not everywhere stuff. Meaning that we say she goes to sleep at 7 p.m. and wakes up at like sleeps 12 hours. Then she have remembered for 12 hours before from 7 a.m. Then before that, I think it's when she's sleeping. You must feel restless, but there's no need to hurry. If you're mentally prepared, try to complete a little bit at a time. Don't worry, you have all the time you need. Nope, I have only 10 minutes and 55 seconds. I mean, technically I have I BG or is it my... I can't read that. Maybe it's BG, I don't know. What is it? This is Blight Dream though. Stupid PlayStation. Can you just make something correct someone? Yes, BG, thank God. I'm not stupid. My parents died. I suffered a major injury. My memories and stand are all there. Big, and yet here I am, entirely calm. I'm sure this memory disorder is to blame. Apparently it's been months since the accident, but my last memories are just before it's in the car. Come tomorrow, what happens today will become like a dream. I won't remember it. That's what it will be like every day on and on. And I think that it starts to feel like my life is just somebody else's business. All the things shrinking up and withering away. The doctor and my brother suggest rehabilitation, but I just can't be in any mood for it. Also, it's a free game for people wondering, so... And I can't give you the link to the game because it's not easy to get. Or I confront this defective memory. If it can't be cured, then it will all come to nothing. Ooh, think about doing a 5-hour stream of Blank Dream. Don't take 5 hours to complete the whole Blank Dream. Or if I confront this defective memory, if it can't be cured, then it all come to nothing. This person me has no future left. Every day is like the last day of her life. Woo! Never get that ring. Where are the vending machines? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna care about talking about with people. Can I run? Yes. Ooh, it's a bit laggy. This is the most laggy I have here for this far. Can't I get up? Wait, I can't get up. Oh, thank God! I was like, I stuck there forever. Oh, can you like? Yeah, the words that I buy are. All right. Is it this way? And then this way. This way. This way. Wait, this way. This way. This way. This way. No. Oh wait, wrong. Oh, I did go one short. Here, here, here. Here. Onion. Mrs. Orehara. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean Mira, I meant Mishiro. Did you both Miss Orehara? Okay then, Mishiro. It's about time for you to shake up. Okay. You're Orehara too, How should I reply? Well... Your name's also Rahara. Sure is. If she doesn't feel like coming, why did she talk to me? Go check up, right? Get going. Yes, well done. Darn it, I can't do emote. My phone doesn't want to let me. Few days later. I am thirsty. Where are the vending machines? Ooh. Oh, I don't remember the way here. I'll go down. Oh. Hey. Where's someone? Last. Aren't the smartest cookies in this drawer? Aren't you? Huh? Who? I'm meeting you here, alright. We met here that day, yeah? Because I'm also not, so they were calling for me instead. This one must not know about my memory. I'm sorry, I have a memory defect, so I can't remember if we met before, but this way going to be upset and make this awkward. Remember? Oh, I'm sorry for not remembering. It's alright, that ain't on you. It's my bad for holding out of the blow. This is nice. I like Mirai. Even looked a little scared, so I didn't expect her to tell me. No, it's my bad. Yeah, but maybe I did a bad thing. Did she talk to me on some other day? Even those feelings will all just go away when I sleep. It's annoying and not worth thinking about. But yes, if I just let today end, she will never even speak to me again. Mrs. Takadashi. What's the matter, Michiru? If I want to not to forget what happened today, what should I do? Or you think of trying recovery? Not really anything big like that, just this girl who might know me talk to me. But well, I couldn't remember her, and then she ended up apologizing to me instead. I just thought it'd be good if I could at least remember things like that. Oh. When I played this the first time I didn't feel like this, but this is actually so sad. Things like that. That's right then. Well then, you should write about that girl. Write about her. If you can't remember it in your head, just write it down in words, her name, how she looks, her future. And you can look back at it tomorrow and know, yesterday I talked with a parent like this about this after, right? I see, cause it would probably confuse you a whole lot tomorrow morning if you wrote down a bunch of them. What about you? Just write down things about that girl. If it were me though, I would write something like my stubborn best weaknesses. Ha ha ha. I get it, then I will write on this memo pad. I also have the memory notebook began. Of course, I also wrote about the kind nurse who told me to use it, Miss Takanachi. You know, but isn't lonely for remembering. It's fighting to lead to my future self. To entrust the connections and favors that today is me formed to tomorrow of me, so that they won't be undone. The question is, okay, not to be that guy, but she can't remember anything from the day before, but she can't remember the notebook. How the fuck does that work? The connection we had that I wrote down, I can't let it be lost. Urahara? Are you, Urahara? Did you say you had a bum memory? I got through even though today's me can't really feel it. The past me is meeting her again. I used to keep a notebook so the people I met and what we talk about aren't just lost every time. I get you. So then you wrote about... You're the same last name, right? Mirai Orehara. Ore like weaving, Hara like field. Mirai, you know, like the future. So I guess they're say the same but I've written differently. Mine is Ore like folding, Hara like field, and my father's name usually is like not yet and petals falling. Not yet folding fields. They're pretty similar still both names, matter of fact. But even the me are the same. You think so? And keep that conversation going. But so, glad to meet you. I use conversation not like I'm staying here, but we're about the same age, yeah. Yeah. As I had slept through the whole day today. That was funny. It feels like I had a dream about the past. I wonder what it was that prompted me to remember the past. It's like I watched the nurse at my Shiva hospital who taught me to use a memory. Mirai Orahara was a slightly crude girl about the same age, with a similar name who I met at the hospital. I woke up but I still remember. Huh? Why am I crying all of a sudden? Someone is stealing my memory. Is this all living in this house? Now part 2. Let's see yesterday's entry. This is randomized story in my own reading. Good news means that you may be able to find closing that didn't catch your eye before. The painted book machine will help me need to find new memories. Push fire. Yeah, I don't remember. Is that right beside my made me to take them after getting out of the Daphne's. This verse saw them somewhere. The new one. Oh, don't just appeared in my mind. My head hurting suddenly. I will go rest for a while. The first recorded in the notebook. What are you going to put down in the background when suddenly? I'm going to grow them after and then it's a man from the blank parrot. Oh, I'm not sure how to really describe it, but I will try to put it into words and write it down in my notebook. And before you can tell me some kind of memory and feel like it's all blood, I can describe it very well. I know if it's something important, maybe I will keep it in a separate notebook. Do I have anything in this drawer? I was in the second moment that should do it. I got recorded. Daphne. No. No. No, I worked of this book. This thing I saw in my mind. I wonder if there are any clues in this book. I just don't kind of appeal to them. Ah. The Daphne. This one. No doubt about it. It was what flashed through my mind. It's called Blight. My head's killing me again. There's no question, this has to do with my last man from that time. But my head going to split up, but it's even worse than earlier. Blight, the pain of Daphne, including this memorable boat. There's something important hiding in it. But my head can't be damn remain a whole year of memories yet. I know this much for now. No need to rush. I'll put the book back carefully. Well, it's getting late. I should sleep. Wait, I'm gonna sleep too. Wait. No. Whew, lucky. So long to today's me. No. But otherwise I can't work. This was some pig inside. Ooh. Double. Huh? Just give it a. No, that's okay. That's pretty unusual. Huh? No, look, it's just a key to a panel. I haven't got in there. It's been a little, but we cleans it now. Curious somehow. If some shit find if about if he comes over there, I can give it back. Now it's only the room left. Well, I took this. I didn't say anything to you, but it doesn't seem to be looking for. Yes, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. This is our chance to like complete the game before 2 hours. Yeah, we know this at the beginning. It's open. But why is the day I was at the beginning? Oh, well, just looking this. I mean, it's not normal to set up a lock. Little people free. Kaida. Kaida Takarachi, age 24, nurse, family. Dichi Inoara, age 54, painter, family. Mirai Urahara, age 6, high school student, family. Huh? But Mr. Kanachi Mirai, I don't know about Hinara, but why are these who were in my man being this out here? I got forward, you must be hiding something important related to the memory from the hospital. I forgot until just recently. After all, people don't normally keep a list of other people's personal information like this, and people relate to me at that. You have these three people's names, the family members and other person, but no one care what all that this means. Nope. No, not all. Oh, damn it. Trolls everywhere. If it's I can't stay here for too long. I should put the padded bag and leave the room now. Right back to you. Mr. Kanad, Jimmy and I or Hara's names were there on used PC. What's worrying is that he had a list of information on them with a password on it. Why in the world would he be trying to hide them from me? At first I remember they were kind of weird, not ready to go and hide them. Yeah, that's the problem. Mr. Kanad, why is you hiding them from me? Did something happen in the blank period? I know it's something important, maybe I'll keep it in the 7. Do I have anything in this drawers? Oh, I remember the notebook. I was supposed to be had saved for. And I will also write about it in this second memory notebook. That should do it. Hidden memories. And that is for today. Meaning we're going to continue this game to the next chapter. Or first we're gonna do the in-between sequence. But you reserve people my and this camera. Also while looking at that, a strange piece of memory crossed my mind. With such force, it felt like my head was with. This seemed to be related to a book of paint called the Mirror World, also in the drawer, but not like my head split, so I'm not eager to test things out. Also, similarly, for some reason, this key is based in my drawer. Sure, apparently it's just an unused room now, but I wonder why is it here? I'm sure there's something meaning to this key. It's not in the notebook, but I'm sure it means something that the past may put in the drawer. There's something in the bedroom. Yes. Well, maybe I'll go to the bedroom. No. But you never know if I put it in my bar. And maybe there's also meaning to if I didn't write about it in the notebook. We obtained the bedroom key. I think maybe we're gonna complete it in... This is the last sequence before. 2 months ago. One day I began to keep a memory notebook. Ichi Inohara. This is a pretty poster. With the up and coming artist, Mr. Stu is special activity, the Mirror World, location Mirror Lake Natural Park, Rain Gallery. I forgot about that Easter egg, actually. In this game, it mentioned her grandfather, Mr. grandfather. It puts in those simple stuff. It's an exhibit for a paint, I guess, but it draws me in somehow. In that painting area. Well, maybe that was just looking for. It was pretty. I see. Here, Burger's abstract, sure, but those with the taste for it can understand its unusual charm. You must have a good eye, yes, indeed. Why did this person walk up? It doesn't feel like he knows me. Oh, don't think I'm suspicious or anything. I'm a patient here, a humble would-be painter. Ever heard of Sichi Inuara? I'm not knowledgeable about that kind of thing. I haven't expected. I'm not that familiar after all. But the paint of that piece you were looking at, Mister, I was her teacher once. I was, well, amazing, don't you agree? Wow. She has a bit of a painful past. She even suffered memory loss because of it. Memory loss? That is why there's such that's just how I feel. Like I'm very deep down into a swamp with no bottom. It has a strange sense of trash from science stuff. Oh yes, I was on my way to my hospital room. I tend to lose myself when I talk about art. Sorry for rambling on at you. If you aren't interested in Miss Mishra's art, let's speak again. I went with memory loss. Is that why I find her art so pretty? Because she carried a similar anguish. Did I unconsciously feel something from that painting? The difference between you guys is that she shows her hello memory the next day. Mishra, oh man, hello, you came to visit me. Yeah, you stopped by while I was here. Thanks, you visited 2 days ago, you're right. I'm happy you keep visiting. I told you it's just while I'm at it, you know. Don't get the wrong idea. Cough, cough. But isn't today a weekday? Don't you have to go to school? It's fine, nothing fun about going. When I go to the hospital, I got the day off. I heard you have been befriending this painter named Inohara. Takanachi told me. Oh yes, I did watch Miss Shiro's art. She also told me a lot about her work. It's a lot to write down in the notebook, but it's been fun filling up the up to my Mishiro Usui, yeah. Alright man, I'm going to go see Miss Shiro's exhibit. Isn't my brother coming along? If you like, will you come too? There will be lots of beautiful paintings. And art exhibit. Don't know much about that stuff, but well, I don't know much either. What do you think? Not interested? Want to then? Hey, I didn't say no, did I? Yes, I got no choice. I'll go to. I'm bored anyway. Really, I'm excited to go out with a friend. A friend, huh? But hey, I like you too. Not sure what's fun about hanging out with a bad kid like me, though. You know, you're what got me to start my memory notebook, Mirai. Well, if you say so. So you have listened up lately. It's thanks to the memory notebook. You told me to keep Mr. Kanachi. I found people to talk to. I've got things to look forward to. Maybe I'll manage to cope with it. That's great. Your English is getting a lot better too, so I bet you can be out of the hospital soon. Really? Seems the news has been slowly healing in the past few months. Well, you've been doing well mentally. I should be a bit relieved to your brother. It really is. I was really so worried for a while there. Thank you so much. Mr. Kanashi, Mrs. Inohara, Mirai. Even after acquiring memory disorder, I was able to meet so many new people. My brother was no longer my only ally. It was easy writing every little thing that happened during the day each night. But it was great that I could start my days reading over such fulfilling memory entries. But that's why it was so scary. All these people and events, the precious days that was slowly building up. If this notebook were lost, it'd all be gone forever in an instant. Just that one small thing, if just by some mistake this notebook got lost, then I would never. I didn't have to explicitly write down these fears, but I'm sure yesterday's me and earlier's me had the same unease before going to sleep. Mr. Swiss exhibit. Oh my god, I got tired. So this is it. There's so many of Mr. painting, lots of the ones I don't know yet. I'm going to write down the pages in my notes so I don't forget what I say. I'm gonna just run to the most important one. Oh. Oh wait, I wanna read about him. Mishiro Usui, artist age 28. A female artist, granddaughter of the famous painter Rinso Usui, known for an abstract fantastical style. Once attempted suicide in her past, which caused memory loss. She began working in art around the same time, so she has relatively little practice as an artist, but many suspect that it is an influence. Yeah. Is it really right to remember? Huh? The way to remember is... The path is forward. To remember... What was that? My imagination. But... What this sense of uneasiness? Blight. This is myself and my regret. Every night I mourn my mistakes and think of my lost path. It must look like a disgraceful, ugly thing. The meaning of deafness is undying. They bear poison barriers as I bear my regret, and so I leave it here by way of precious brush. I have terrifying, overpowering feeling of regret. So lost memory surges from the painting. Yes, losing memory is a terrifying thing. The emotions displayed bear herself into the viewer's eyes and mind. It feels like my pain is understood. Only those with memory loss can understand the power of this painting. And at the same time, the question of what to do with this suffering, it feels like I see an answer. People can put such emotion toward things which they have lost that no longer exist, and leave it in a heavy, venomous, beautiful form. In other words, the sorrow of loss is an internal poison which stays with people forever. That is what this painting is saying. I see. If my mind can't remember the days, the people, I can just etch them in, not into any notebook, but into myself with poison. If you didn't know about the past, what it was that I promised to remember the past. You didn't know it was the old man who told me about Michiro's art. After that, I started writing lots and lots about my days in my memory notebook. It was a lot of fun. But that's what made me so uneasy about being unable to keep memories in my mind. Later I went to see Miss Michiro's art, and there I saw the painting. Ah, my head hurt. Why? Why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember Blight? I think I must have seen the pain and realized a way I could keep memories, even while having a memory disorder. Then regret and sadness, totally lost memory in that pain I felt in. And just one step away, I can't remember that one last step. But what is there is so important. I shouldn't rush. I was able to remember all of this on my own power, no memory notebook, which means my memories remain. Seeing that pain and realize I wait to keep my memories. The must still be there, so I shouldn't rush. It's just one last step, and imperious all might allow me to remember it. So I shall record Mrs. Inara. I shall record Mishra History. I shall record Blight. I want to tomorrow's me. Don't try to remember the past anymore. 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 What's this? Like, what's this? This doesn't mean anything to me. Yesterday me is just yesterday's me. It doesn't matter to me today's me. I will get back my memory of that blank period. Something's in my pocket. This is the key to our parents' bedroom. Will I remember if I go there? That last piece to fill in the blanks. Begin. Search 3. In the time of the club, what happened to Mishra's hospital stay? Not yet an investigator prepares to lies a final clue. The final. You stay put in your room today. I said stay put in your room today. We're going to. Want to come back to your room. What's in the world is this? Remember, there's no celebration in the bedroom. What should I do? At least, but still the parents down the hall out of bed by. In the living room, I can just lower his card. Yes. The kids gonna cook. And if I start cooking and say just pass you, it hurts a little bit, but I can't think of any. And also, it doesn't have any cookies. It wouldn't force me back to my if I was in the middle of this, right? It's feels like making this might have wanted to start in a big way. Start cooking. Michiru? Why are you here? What are you so flitted about? As you can see, when did you start doing that? I don't know, a while ago I used this page. Oh, well, I can't make it, so you should go back to your room. What are you talking about? I'm in the middle of it, so you just let me do it today. Right, sorry. Looks like you won't force me to stop. If I can just get I can send him out. Hey, could you go buy me some? I want to use this, but I don't have enough. There's no. If it's a big you don't know because you don't cook, but it's just a trip to somewhere, right? I have my hands full and I know you can't take my place. Or is there some reason why you have to stay here and watch me? What are you talking about, Michelle? There's been no reason for that, but you are strange. I got sorry, so I will get it for you right away. So you just keep on going, stay right there. I mean, you're wrong. I can't continue cooking. Oh god, I mean, what are you talking about? Double leave. Looks like it worked. But I'm sure it will come back quickly. Now it's my only opportunity. I will investigate the bedroom. I'm sure there's a piece of my memory there. There's nothing inside the closet. Except for the under at the bottom, a dull black rusted fruit knife. This knife. I have seen it. I shall recall rusted fruit knife. This knife was. Game, I think. My Shiva Hospital. This sorrow of loss is an internal poison which stays with people forever. I see. If my mind can't remember the days, the people, I can just etch them in, not into any notebook, but into myself with poison. You know, that's scary stuff. 2 people dead in just a few days. And of all people that end up in Ohara, people we know are getting killed. They don't know what's going on. You gotta be careful, I mean it. This all might be bad news. Make sure you're listening. Mirai, I will never forget that. Mrs. Takanachi or Mrs. Inohara. Yeah, you got it all in that notebook. No, not like that. The 2 of them live only in my heart as a poison that will never heal. I realized something. There was a way to not forget people, even without my notebook. I'm not scared anymore. I don't have to fear losing my notebook now. That pain in Blight taught me that. How the sorrow of loss is a poison that stays with people forever. That's right. The hole in my heart condemns me. The eyes that looked at me won't leave my head. The voices screaming at me, I will always hear. The feeling of their lives draining stays on me. Why did it come to this? Is there no going back? Those regrets torture me. I'm crying every night. Miss Takanachi and Mrs. Inohara won't come back. It hurts so much. It's no longer just memory. I'm sure it's trauma. It won't leave my mind after a night's sleep. I want to throw up. I want it erased. I want to go back to the past and undo it. Each time I truly feel it. Yes, these people, they're living on in me as a poison. Then you don't regret it. Killing the 2 of them, I do regret it. Which is why I don't regret it. Mishiro, I don't want to forget you either, Mirai. After all, you are my friend. Mirai. Please last forever in me. Why the hell? Why did you get this way, Mishiro? You were coping using your notebook, but you found some new injury. What one of Mishiro's pain mean to that? You looked like you were having the time of your life. You're right. I did enjoy it, and so I never wanted to lose it. Those men didn't deserve to just be words on a flimsy piece of paper. Don't disappear on me. You can't leave my memories, Mirai. You should know, Mishiro. I got a sickness. Something modern science can cure. I would die before I'm all that old. That's why I got abandoned as a baby. I'm living within the help of an orphanage now. That's why I'm a punk with dyed hair who don't go to school much. No friends either, cause nobody needs me. No matter what I do, I'm just gonna die soon. Seems like there's no point. Except, here at the hospital. You overcame your disorder, just to come talk to me. Every time I popped into your room, since you have looked super glad. And you invite me to that exhibit. All that made me pretty happy. I might not care about myself, but I was happy to be needed by somebody. So if you will be satisfied killing me here, then sure, whatever. Maybe I stay in people's memories better that way, versus die alone from illness. But it is a blight, yeah? Huh? Ain't you suffering? You don't really want to keep pain like that around forever. It's fun times you don't want to forget, right? This is really a point. You know, just forget the fun time, keep the pain with you forever. That's it, I mean, she's for real. I ain't gonna stop you. Do what you want. If you wanna kill me, do that. I won't resist. But if it makes you suffer that much, I think the notebook's the better choice. What will it be, Mishiro? I'm not wrong. This is the only way to keep those memories. I'm not wrong. We continue our ongoing report on the Mashiva Hospital serial murders. There have been a total of 3 victims within the past month, yet the case remains shrouded in mystery. Other than all the victims being either patients or employees of Mashiva Hospital, there have been few close as to. You, Misha, why are you in this room? Well then, I have got to put you back to sleep. I'll be real with you on the truth, Mishra. It's okay, Mishra. Whatever I do, you won't remember anything tomorrow. Don't feel scared and hurt for a moment. I'll put you to sleep quickly. This will be badly, Mishra ends here. You... It's too late. I remember everything. What? I've been slowly searching each day for clues around the house. And I got back my memories at the hospital. These are memories I won't forget, even without my notebook. That's inconceivable. For a year now, you've been left unable to keep any memory for more than a day, right? As long as it's not in the notebook, you shouldn't be able to remember anything. That's wrong. I've been having dreams of it. Well then, you should write about it. Oh, don't think I'm... Oh, damn. My memories up to now. And what I have done. It's really I like to turn away from. And yet, I can't make it so it never happened. Listen you, I'm going to describe to you the events I remember at the hospital. The whole of the Mashiba hospital serial murder. From start to finish. And if I'm correct, then let's end this. Alright, go ahead and try, Mishiro. If you can tell me the truth of the year you couldn't possibly remember. Uncover the truth. Remember the event one at a time and look back to the truth of this case. If you made it this far, there's nothing to fear, the only way is forward. Let's start at the beginning. What was the cause of my memory disorder? A car accident. Right, a year ago I lost my parents in a car accident and suffered a head injury. It was a fateful day, alright for me and especially for you. That's what gave me my memory disorder. From then on I stopped making new memories. What happened to me after my injury? I was put in Mashiba hospital. So I had my injury, I was put in Mashiba, but the only memories I recall been between now and 3 months ago. But I had no memory notebook and probably half of those forgotten days were spent in a comatose state. Yeah, I just slept for about half a year after the accident, then spent another 3 months all hollow. But those aren't what's important, this case began 3 months ago. So what happened 3 months ago? I started the memory notebook. Yes, I began my notebook because Nurse Takanachi recommended it. To remember Mirai. Remember who Mirai was, that little thing was kicked it off. 9 months after the accident, you find yourself trying to recover. For fun with it with this, I can make memory once more. Next 2 months ago, what happened? Seeing Blight. Yes, I encountered that painting. The reason for that was the painter at... I met a painter named Miss Inohara and was killed by Miss Mishiro's painting. My novel really started to fill up after that. It was a very happy time. Yep, they even said you might be let out soon, but that is why. I fear losing my memories. I couldn't have used a memory notebook anymore. I want to keep these people in my mind. But when I saw Blight by an actress who also had memory loss, its message about loss being an internal part hit me hard. I see. I thought you seemed somehow awesome the day we went to that exhibit. So that one pain had that much of an effect on you. I never even considered it. And what happened a month ago? Yes, the Mashiba merge occurred. Even when Mrs. Takanachi and Misona end. It appears to me, of course, because the soft loss stays with you as an internal poison. That's right. The killing the Mashiba hospital serial murders. Was the culprit Nurse Hida Takanachi? But you could have painted city in Hara. Was the culprit Mirai or Rehara? Was the culprit my brother Yo or Rehara? Was the culprit Michiru or Rehara? Right. I destroyed the things I loved myself, and that pain, that poison, that sin was etched into my soul. That was it. That what happened. That was the Mashiva Hospital serial murders. I remembered it all. Stop it, Vishnu. You have a memory disorder. You should just forget things like you lost your mother and father and got this as well. I know you're tired. I can't, you. Mrs. Taganachuk was so kind to me. Mrs. Inoue taught me about art. And my only friend after the accident, Mirai. I can't make it so it never happened. I can't apart myself with them. I can't make it so it never, I can't. This part will never go away. I have to carry that burden. That burden. Promise you, this is the end of all this. No secrets. So now it's your turn. Tell me what happened after the incident. For me leaving the hospital to today. Why did I forget killing 3 people and leave at home like nothing happened? I sheltered you. Just after you find a criminal act. After you attacked Mirai or Rehara. My shams. I went up to the hospital and witnessed the crime. At the time I had no idea why you had done such a thing, but I support you much what you're doing. You were in a daze, you didn't look in your right mind, so I cleaned up the scene and disposed of your earlier notebooks. Later everyone will come along, but because of your disorder and concern for your health, you weren't questioned much. And for long you were dismissed from the hospital. You and I came back home. You were calm, but you were still spacing out, like your mind was still distant. As you said, I guess you murdered to pass your faulty memory, to stay in the back of your mind. So starting then, I decided to control and cleanse your memory. Then, yeah. 1, I wouldn't let you go outside or get any outside information. 2, I tried to weaken the memories of that day by putting you in a boring daily routine. 3, I've solved your memory notebooks and read anything suspicious you wrote. I did that every day since you left the hospital. In my weapon that I kept, thinking it might be found if I discarded the bloody shuffle when I cleaned up the scene on the hospital roof. The thorough research I did on the 3 victims to be sure the person couldn't trace you. In the end, it all backfired on me. So that was it. But that means you took on the crime of harboring me. I was desperate too. If you got caught, you'd lose the only family you had left, you know. I'm sorry, Michiru. I guess I just wasn't enough to satisfy you with your memory disorder. If it had been a better brother, I bet you wouldn't feel so lonely. I'm really sorry. Why did I forget? Because I took him being there for granted. I thought the memory notebook was my world, and then thankfully my only ally. But even back when I was comatose, did my brother support me? So even if I lost my notebook, wouldn't my brother always at my side help me as much as I needed? I should be sorry. I only thought of myself. I wasn't thinking of Mr. Kanachi or Mrs. or Mirai or you. I just panicked about losing my memory. I forgot the people who supported me and put a blight on my own life. I was so foolish. I must have hurt them all. I'm sorry, Mrs. Takanashi, Mrs. Inohara, Mirai. I'm so sorry. 3 days later. You and I choose to turn ourselves in. We don't intend to run from our crimes. Even if they were from temporary insanity, they were absolutely my crimes. But before that, you told me it was someone you wanted me to meet. Anyway, when you tell me that Urahara here, I said I cleaned up, but think about it. Someone will come up here sometime. There'll be no time to escape anywhere. Well, sure. I had a collaborator. Someone who helped conceal your crime. Collaborator. Mrs. Orehara. Yo. Mirai? Ain't a ghost. It ain't a ghost, you know. Make sure you stabbed her. But that was it. She was the only one you stopped before killing. I don't know why, but I'm sure. At the last moment, maybe you realized the mistake and decided to stop. After I got shanked, I put up with my stomach, hurting like hell to talk to you, bro. And he put you to sleep and got away from there and took the knife with him. And I put on an act for the other baby who came running up. Someone stabbed me, didn't see the face. You too, Mirai. But you know, I mean, you didn't kill me, yeah? You stopped short all on your own, so you know I want to help you. Friends and all. Okay, maybe just pushing it. Like I passed on to the cops after that too. Mirai, I'm really glad you're okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Michiru. What you? About that picture Blight. Yeah? I saw it too, with explanation and all. Blight, this is myself and my regret. Every night I mourn my mistakes and think of my lost path. It must look like a disgraceful, ugly thing. The meaning of deafness is undying. They bear poison berries just as I bear my regret, and so I leave it here by way of my precious brush. I think this is what it's talking about. You should so definitely put it in there. The regret she felt toward her memory, she spit it all out into that painting so that she wouldn't look back anymore. We and you, we will atone for our sins and live with them. I'm sure we can start anew. Yeah. No doubt I'll continue to suffer from my poisons. Tomorrow's me will turn the me after that, but even knowing they will be eternal, I put them in me myself. Even if it's poison, they are precious memories. Until the day I can fully atone, those 3 months of poison will make me suffer. And I will keep dreaming of that blight.